반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
The most interesting part might be figuring out who the helper is working with the culprit. Today, I want to focus on that person's identity. Since the drama has adapted some parts, the helper could be different from the one in the original story. However, the most likely candidate seems to be Shim Kyu-jin, the mother of the current Baek Sa Eon. To understand why she's helping the culprit, let me explain a bit. As I mentioned before, Shim Kyu-jin had a son, Baek Sa Eon, who was different from other kids. He was violent, even killing a cat and cutting open a fish, which made him stand out from the current Baek Sa Eon. Someone who didn't like the original Baek Sa Eon caused his death and secretly replaced him with the current Baek Sa Eon, raising him as the real one. This should have caused a huge family uproar, especially since Baek Sa Eon was a cherished grandchild, but the family covered it up. They thought they were free from the real Baek Sa Eon's death, except for his mother Shim Kyu-jin, who couldn't accept it. Despite his monstrous behavior, he was still her son, and she hated how the family seemed relieved by his death. Over time, Kyu-jin couldn't accept the fake Baek Sa Eon and joined forces with the culprit targeting him. Of course, there are twists in this process that will be explored in upcoming episodes, so I won't spoil too much here. But the addition of the orphanage storyline suggests that some characters might differ from the original. For example, if the current Sa Eon was one of the missing children from the orphanage and had a twin, the other missing child could be the helper who is now targeting Sa Eon. If the orphanage storyline was created for a different ending and the character Sang-woo was introduced for that, then it's possible the helper is actually Shim Kyu-jin. Also, there's a text sent to the culprit asking them to make Baek Sa Eon feel the pain of losing something precious, which makes me think it's more likely to be Shim Kyu-jin, who lost her real son and now despises the fake Baek Sa Eon. There are also some changes from the original, like when Sa Eon found the threatening phone that Hee Ju had. In the original, Park Do-jae was helping Shim Kyu-jin and took the phone from Hee Ju's bag to keep Sa Eon from finding it. But in the drama, Baek Sa Eon finds the phone himself and asks Park Do-jae to investigate it, which might be a change to keep Park Do-jae's role mysterious or to add a new twist. Park Do-jae's loyalty to Sa Eon raises questions about his true role, and I think there could be a big reveal in the future. The character Kang Yun-woo seems to take some of Park Do-jae's traits, adding complexity to the story. I've been curious about Kang's role since the beginning, especially since he's a new character and doesn't appear in the original. I wonder if he's an adaptation of Park Do-jae's character, which would make Park Do-jae's role more unclear but still important. Sa Eon's discovery of Hee Ju's identity through the threatening phone was a big moment, and although the flirting scene between them was shorter than expected, I still found it interesting. Sa Eon's cheeky behavior was a fun reminder of the original character, even though the show is a family drama. The tension between Sa Eon and Hee Ju might have been resolved too quickly, but I'm excited for the developments that follow, especially with the threatening phone. Lastly, there was a scene where Kim Yon-hee faced off against Hong Inna. Inna appeared to save Hee Ju from Sa Eon, and it seems Kim Yon-hee's actions have really upset her. During this scene, Inna realizes there's still a secret about Sa Eon that she doesn't know. Inna is the only one besides Sa Eon's family who knows the current Sa Eon is fake. It's interesting to wonder if Kim Yon-hee knows this secret and whether this is a new twist in the story. If there's something about Sa Eon that differs from the original, Kim Yon-hee could become even more important. If Hong Inna learns the truth and tells Hee Ju, this could lead to even more conflict. I'm also curious to see how Hong Inna will react when she meets Sa Eon again, especially since he helped her leave Korea. What will they talk about? In the original, Hong Ina played multiple roles, from trying to take Sawon down to eventually helping him and Hui Ju. If the drama changes her role, it could be really interesting to see how she helps Sawon in a new way. I'm also looking forward to see Hong Ina's relationship with Hui Ju and how it will evolve. If she learns something new about Sawon, she might pass it on to Hui Ju, leading to more tension.
Cause you are beautiful.